Welcome to the True Assassins podcast. You know how some shows just skim the surface? Well, not us. We're diving deep into the dark side with two stories. They're inspired by Orlando Madsbrine's True Kill.
Sure.
You guys sent in some seriously intense sources hinting at destinies shaped by violence and, impossible choices. So let's unlock the secrets behind these gripping narratives.
You hit the nail on the head. Both stories in True Kill, Marked and Blood and Betrayal, they explore characters wrestling with this almost inescapable fate. Yet they react in totally different ways, and I think that's what's so fascinating. It reveals so much about what it means to be human, to have agency.
Definitely. Let's start with Mark. Right off the bat, what hooked me, and probably you too, was Reina. This assassin, branded with a phoenix sigil. But it's not just a mark, right? It's this whole symbol of endless contracts, death, and this fiery rebirth. It's like the ultimate image of a warrior trapped in this crazy loop. And her latest mission throws us right into the action. She's got infiltrated Warlord's mountain fortress. Talk about high stakes.
And Madsbrine, he doesn't waste any time, showing us Reina's skill. The way she moves up that mountain, taking down guards so swiftly and silently, it's like she's done this 1,000 times before, honed by countless lives. Like a perfect weapon. You can almost feel that weight, all those past lives in her movements.
For sure. She's a ghost, a whisper in the shadows. Those twin blades, they're ending lives with scary precision. And it all leads her to this luxurious chamber at the top of the mountain. But here's the twist. Instead of facing the warlord, like you'd expect, she finds her contact, a mysterious old woman with a reputation, for making the impossible happen.
And this is where Madsbrine throws us a curveball. We're all set for this epic showdown with the warlord. That's the climax we're expecting, right? But nope. Instead, this old woman, she points Reina to a giant, elaborate pyre. And it's incredible how Reina just gets it instantly. Yeah. No surprise. Just this chilling recognition that she's the one, the final target.
So brilliant. And the symbolism is so powerful. The pyre, the unlit torches, they're all pointing to this planned ending, a deliberate close to this endless cycle. And then the old woman's words, they're crucial. Ends now, child. Not in oblivion, but in the choice you were never given. It's like suddenly Reina's supposed immortality becomes a prison, a life with no real control.
That line, the choice you were never given, it really stays with you. I mean, think about it. After countless lives spent as a weapon, the idea of finally having control over her own destiny, even if it means self-immolation, it's presented not as a tragedy, but as this incredible freeing act. You can feel how tired Reina is of this endless cycle.
And the way Madsbrine describes the fiery conclusion, wow, he doesn't hold back. A supernova of pain followed by oblivion. It's stark, but it's got to be that way, right? To really show the finality of it all. And then, bam, total shift. Coolness, a blooming field, and the Phoenix brand. Gone. Vanished.
It's so smart how he uses those senses, The heat, the pain, and then coolness, new life springing up. That's the cycle breaking. The old Reina burning away so something new can rise, and the brand disappearing. That's like the physical proof of her freedom.
Right. And then the old woman transforms into this radiant phoenix. What an image. And the voice, it's like otherworldly, but also so familiar. It's revealed to be Reina's own inner voice.
Yeah.
The phoenix says, "You were always meant for more than killing. Rise, not as a weapon, but as the dawn after a long night." It's like she was always capable of so much more.
I think what's really insightful here is that maybe the Phoenix wasn't some outside force controlling her destiny. Maybe it was part of her all along, but twisted, channeled into violence. And by sacrificing herself, she unlocks her true nature.
Exactly. And then poof, the Phoenix vanishes. It leaves Reina in this vibrant new world, finally free from her past. But that freedom, it comes at a cost. A life, or maybe countless lives, devoted to death. That's the real heart of this deep dive, right? Now, though, she can build something new from the ashes. This rebirth, it's not the end. It's her true beginning. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What path will she choose after all that? Can she ever truly escape what she was? Or will those skills find a new purpose?
I think that question, what comes next? That's what makes it so powerful. It's not wrapped up neatly. It's this open exploration of transformation and how our past stays with us.
Okay, ready for a complete shift. Let's jump into our second story from True Kill, Blood and Betrayal. This one throws us into a different world, a different kind of deadly profession, and a choice just as agonizing. We meet Reina, a ruthless witch hunter. Her whole life is about purging what she sees as evil. After Reina's story, with all its fantastical elements, this one might feel even more, real, even though it's still brutal.
The contrast is definitely striking. Marked has this fantastical rebirth thing going on, but Blood and Betrayal is all about human stuff. Fear, superstition, society's expectations. And the title itself, it hints at the price Elena will pay. It's going to get personal.
The scene is so vivid. It's a rain-soaked village square, a pyre, hissing ominously, and bound to the stake. It's Elena's own daughter, Sarah. The villagers are accusing her of witchcraft because she has healing abilities. They twist it, make it evil, especially after a bad harvest. Imagine that. Elena's probably condemned countless people for the same thing, but now is her child facing that horror.
That's the core of the tragedy, right? Elena's whole identity, her place in this community, it's built on this absolute certainty about witches and purging them. And now that system is turned against the one person she loves most. It's like the ultimate betrayal.
You said it. The magistrate. He represents the village's fear, and he demands Elena do her duty. Cleanse this stain, as he calls it, by burning her own daughter. Can you imagine Elena's inner turmoil? She sent so many people to their death, she believed in it. But Sarah is her blood, the one she swore to protect.
Madsbrine is a master at showing that struggle. Elena's hand shaking as she holds the torch. The memories of all those she condemned. It's a battle between what she believes and the love for her daughter. It really makes you think about what happens when belief systems collide with real life.
And in that moment, she makes a choice. She can't do it. Elena throws the torch onto the wet kindling. It's a small act, but so powerful. It's like she's rejecting everything she stood for. Her resignation is heartbreaking. I resign my post, Judge Sarah, as you see fit.
Yeah.
She's lost everything for her daughter.
It's incredible, the power of a mother's love, overcoming duty, overcoming the pressure of society. But this act of defiance, it comes with a heavy price.
You're right. As Elena and Sarah turn to leave, hoping for some kind of peace, this old crone, she's been at all the witch trials, she unleashes this chilling curse. Neither mother nor daughter shall find peace. Outcasts you shall be, your names whispered with dread till the end of your days. They're completely cut off from everything they knew.
The crone, she's like this symbol of fear and superstition, and her curse, well, it might be magic, or it might just be the village rejecting them forever. But either way, it seals their fate.
What happens next is just sad. Sarah is free, but she's traumatized. The look between mother and daughter is pure despair. The village that was their home now fears them. They walk away into the rain, the pyre smoldering behind them. It's the perfect image of lost hope.
The rain washing everything away, their past lives, their hope. And the dying embers, they symbolize Elena's old life, her identity as the witch hunter. Gone.
And that's it. Elena, the once feared witch hunter, becomes this ghost story. She and Sarah wander, but everyone fears them. The curse follows them. They're both hunter and hunted. Elena haunted by her choice, and both of them running from everyone's fear. Their love brought them together, but now it's also a bond of shared doom. They'll be remembered not for purging evil, but for a love that challenged everyone and brought darkness upon them. It really gets you thinking about what it means to be marked by a choice, right?
It's so interesting. Reina had that physical phoenix brand, but Elena is marked by something invisible, the rejection of society. She made a choice out of love, and it changed everything. It makes you think about justice, community, what happens when you go against the grain.
So we've got these two incredible stories, so different yet both so powerful. In Marked, we see this literal rebirth, a life of killing, and then a chance to become someone new. In Blood and Betrayal, the mark is this societal rejection, a curse born from a mother's love. What resonates with you most?
What really strikes me is how their destinies were so different,
Yeah.
and how they chose to face them. Reina had this cycle, this fate, but she found a way to break free. Elena, she made a conscious choice, but it came with a heavy cost.
It really makes you think about destiny versus choice. Was Reina bound by the Phoenix? Or was she always able to choose that ending? And Elena, did she have any other options? Were they all doomed? And what is justice really in these worlds?
I love how both stories, even though they're fantasy or maybe historical fiction, they deal with things we all struggle with: identity, duty, love, and how the choices we make have these huge ripple effects. Reina's liberation and Elena's sacrifice, they both offer such different but powerful perspectives on being human.
Absolutely. What really stuck with you after reading these stories, that incredible mythical rebirth or that harsh reality of Elena's sacrifice. These tales from true kill, even though they're fictional, they tap into these real human experiences. They make you think about who you are, what you're obligated to do, and the price you might have to pay for doing the right thing.
For me, it's about legacy. Reina gets to build a new one, leaving her past behind. But Elena's legacy is shattered. It becomes this tragic tale of defiance and love that leads to their ruin. It makes you think about the mark you leave on the world, what defines you in the eyes of others and in your own heart.
We hope this deep dive into Orlando Madsbrine's True Kill has sparked your own curiosity. Do you have any stories about assassins or people facing impossible choices? Share them with us. Maybe we'll explore them in our next descent into the shadows.
Yes, we really encourage you to check out True Kill. It's full of dark choices and their consequences. It's a real page-turner.
Thanks for joining us on the True Assassins podcast. Don't forget to rate and follow for more addictive cloak and dagger stories that'll keep you hooked. Until next time, keep questioning the narratives. And remember, sometimes the deadliest choices aren't the ones we make against others, but the ones that shape who we truly are.